Hello guys, welcome to Gyan of Python. Till this point we have covered in the last tutorial, right? Now we'll see some more methods or some more functions in the statistics. So this is a standard deviation. What this standard deviation tells us. You can see here the standard deviation is a statistics that measures the dispersion of data set relative to its mean and calculate as a square root of the variance, right? You can see over here that we have this histogram and we have number of elements over here. So from that we are taking only few elements, or you can say the few data points. We have taken the 1 2 3 and 4 data points we have taken from this data set, right? Now from that we have calculated the mean, right? So how to calculate mean? That sum of these elements and divided by the number of elements, right? Now we have calculated the mean, then we are subtracting the mean from each of the element. We are subtracting this mean from each of the element. You can see over here that is 15 minus mean, then 12 minus mean, 11 minus mean, and 20 minus mean. So that's what this sentence we are gonna miss. This wanted to tell us that we you can see over here that the standard deviation is a static that measures the dispersion and data set relative to mean data set this all points relative to the mean and calculate as a square root of a variance. You can see over here what we have calculated, and we did the square root of each of the element what we have calculated by subtracting each of the element with the mean. You can see over here, right? And we did the summation of all the elements after square root, right? Now if the data points are further from the mean, what it means that if the each of the points are longer than the mean, there is a higher deviation within the data set. If your standard deviation is higher, that means that your data points are longer, or you can say the it is far from your mean, right? If your standard deviation is less, then you can consider as they are closer to each other, right guys? Hope this will make sense what this standard deviation tells us. See, in the it is a symbol that it will check whether all of the data points from your data set are near or far from your mean value, right? If the standard deviation is if the standard deviation is larger value, then you can consider the elements of your data set are far from the mean. If the standard deviation is less, then you can consider the data points are closer. Okay, now we'll hope this will make sense guys. And this is a simple formula: summation of x minus x bar. X means number of element, x bar means mean what we have calculate, right? So we have subtracted over here and we did the square root, right? So we got the 49, and summation of this x minus x bar whole square, this is a 49, right? Now n minus 1, number of elements 1 2 3 and 4 minus 1, that is 3. We got the standard deviation, right? We go ahead and we use we see this where how this variance will work. Okay, now variance is S square in statistics is a measurement of spread between numbers in data set, right? This also will tells us that the difference or the data points, each of the data points, how far from your mean, how it spread out from your mean. Okay, but there is a little bit difference between the standard deviation and variance. I will explain guys. That is it measure how far each of the number in set is from the mean. Means it will tells us how far this each of the data points are the far from your mean values what you have calculated with your data set, right? Now you can see here that it is the same formula but a little bit different with the standard deviation. You can see over here that is a summation of x minus x mean whole square. Okay, x minus x mean whole square, then n minus 1. We have the same formula till this. Now this under root this goes to left hand side, and here s square, this is the variance. Okay, you can see the 49.4 minus 1 here as well, 49 divided by 4 minus 1. Okay, this is a simple formula Okay, what is the difference between this standard deviation and variance? Standard deviation looks at how spread out a group of number, right, is from the mean. Means standard deviation check whether how spread out the groups of number, how spread out the groups of element from the mean, right? And what this variance tells us, what it will check, the variance measure the average degree to which each point differ from the mean. If we this variance will check the average, it will measure the average degree to which each points differ from the mean, right? It will check the average degree and it will check how spread out the group of number of elements from the mean, right? Hope this will make sense, guys. The difference between the variance and this standard deviation, both are near about same, but the little bit difference over here, that is, it will check, standard deviation will check spread out a group of element, a group of number from the mean, right? And here the it will measure the average degree to which each point differ from the mean, right? Now we'll move ahead and we'll see the last, that is covariance, and we'll stop the session over here. You can see over here, we already discussed about the covariance, right, in the eigenvalue and eigenvector tutorial. Guys, if you want more details about this one, please go and check that video, right? For what this covariance tells us, it will tells us that it will check the relationship between two variables, right? It will check the relation between two variables. So we have two variables over here, that is x and y. Okay, I will explain this data set first. What is x? That is battery life, right? X is battery life. This maximum, see, we have the maximum battery life, that is 20 minutes, right? And we have the 1 year, means we have put the 1 year over here, means that larger the battery life, that means that laptop or what we took, that is mobile. Okay, larger the battery life, that means you bought that mobile newly, right? If the battery life is minimum, that means that mobile you are using since 5 years. Hope this will make sense, guys. The if the battery life is maximum, that means the mobile is newly you bought, and the minimum battery life, that means that mobile you are using since 5 years, right? Now simply we took we did same, that is we did the mean of this one, we did the mean of this y as well, and we subtract each of the element from the mean, and we got this, and we got this as well, and we multiply this, both x minus x mean and y minus y mean, we multiply over here, we got this sum, right? We got the negative sum. Now what covariance tells us, that it will check the relationship between two variables, right? So we have x and we have y, right? This is a simple formula. We have calculated the multiplication of x and y, right? And we have put the minus 20.5, and we got the output, that is negative. What this negative tells us, guys, see, if the covariance is negative, that means the relationship between x and y are inversely proportional, they are different, they are moving in the opposite direction, right? If the covariance is positive, that means x and y relation means the relation between two variables is directly proportional, they are similar and they are moving in the same direction, right, guys? If the value means is 0, then you can consider that they're having no relationship between x and y. Okay, we'll see the statement. Covariance is a measure of the joint variable of two random variables in opposite case when the greater values of one variable mainly correspond to lesser value of the other. That means the variables tends to show opposite behavior, the covariance is negative. If the covariance is negative, that means the variables show the opposite behavior. That means they both are the indirectly proportional. Hope this will make sense, guys. That's it for this video. We'll see some more functions or some more methods in statistics. Guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more motivation. Thank you.